tonics in Red Dead Online are not overpowered. I've made some experiments, and despite the fact that this statement sounds extremely weird and out of place, it's actually true in the most cases. But with few exceptions. To be more specific, with 2 exceptions. And these exceptions look extremely weird, and you will understand what I'm talking about when I'm gonna show you the test results. And before we begin, I want to mention that I perfectly understand that this type of content is not really interesting to anyone at the moment in Red Dead Online because of the state of the game, but I just wanted to remind anyone, including myself, that this channel is not only about salty cringy jokes. It's about salty cringy jokes and the scientific approach to the study of the in-game mechanics. Anyway, as you probably know, tonics are fortifying our bars, where bar is the circle around the icon. This icon is called status. And from the description we know that level 1 tonic fortifies it slightly, level 2 tonic fortifies it moderately, and level 3 tonic such as special health cure fortifies it greatly. But what exactly does it mean? I mean, what does mean greatly or slightly or whatever? How many extra percents to the initial bar we are getting when we're drinking such tonic? And to get the answer for this question I decided to make few experiments. For level 1, 2 and 3 tonics for the health, stamina and the Deadeye, of course. Let's begin with testing Deadeye tonics. First of all, we want to see how fast would we use the whole bar using Deadeye ability, which is focus fire in this case, without any fortification. As you can see, I'm not using any additional ability cards, and in all the experiments my Deadeye status will be empty. Let's speed up the process a bit, and by the way, that's a great place for that she said joke, but I'm not gonna use it, it's too easy. Anyway, in 29 seconds we run completely out of Deadeye. Now let's repeat the same experiment but with drinking level 1 tonic. Speeding up again, and as we can see there is a 31 seconds this time. Now let's check level 2 Deadeye tonic. And while we are waiting for the results, maybe consider placing a like. 33 seconds. Again we got extra 2 seconds for the Deadeye duration. And while we are doing level 3 tonic test, here's a question from the simplest IQ test. So the question is, we have numbers 29, 31 and 33. What's the last number in this sequence? And if for some reason you don't know the answer yet, I can suggest you to go check some new leaked GTA 6 info on Mr. Boss channel. I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy it. Anyways, you probably guessed the correct answer is 35. Yes, it works so simple. Each level of fortification grants us exactly 2 seconds of Deadeye time active, or 7%, which means that the difference between just a full bar and fortified by the tonic level 3 bar is only 21%. And it's not imbalanced by any means, I mean it's absolutely fine. Now let's test stamina tonics, and to do so I will be running with full acceleration until I will completely run out of stamina in my stamina bar. I'm not using any ability cards by the way. And in this first test we're not using any tonics, and I will just cut to the results. After 69.2 seconds I ran out of stamina in my stamina bar. With level 1 stamina tonic, which by the way has a similar effect as
Cocainum.
it took 75.7 seconds to run out of stamina, which is by 6.5 seconds more than without tonic at all. So basically this level 1 stamina tonic grants us additional 9% to our stamina bar, which is again not overpowered by any means. With level 2 stamina tonic we were able to run for 82.2 seconds. Again, the difference between level 2 and level 1 is exactly 6.5 seconds. Despite the fact I kinda already knew what the result is gonna be, I still had to check it, and therefore I actually had to buy the receipt for the level 3 stamina tonic. And spoiler, never do that, it's a waste of money. Anyway, with level 3 tonic it took 89.8 seconds to run out of stamina, which is kinda surprising because the difference is not 6.5 seconds like in the previous cases, but 7.6 seconds this time. But still, the difference between non-fortified stamina bar and fortified to the level 3 is only less than 30%. But now let's check something interesting. Health tonic, and to test them I'm gonna burn the clown down. Literally. I will measure the time in which we are running out of health bar. Without any tonics it took 5.9 seconds to roast the clown. Now let's try level 1 health tonic. I bet you like to watch clown burn, but let's continue with the result. The result is pretty interesting, 8.06 seconds. So basically only level 1 tonic grant us extra 37% of the health bar. You see the difference? Level 3 stamina tonic grants us less than 30% and level 1 health tonic grants us 37%. But maybe level 1 tonic is broken for some reason. Let's check level 2 health tonic. Strange result again, 8.46 seconds. So the difference between no tonic and tonic level 1 is more than 2 seconds, and between tonic level 1 and level 2 is only 0.4 seconds. Something looks broken, right? And now we are testing level 3 tonic, special health cure. With this drink you are protected from burning out quickly. Anyway, it took impressive 9.8 seconds. So basically level 3 health tonic adds 66% to your health bar. And remember how I said at the beginning that tonics are not overpowered, with only 2 exceptions. So these 2 exceptions are level 1 and level 3 health tonic. These 2 tonics are giving just too much of effect comparing to other tonics in the game. By the way, damage reduction effects from the ability cards are also applied to the effect of the tonic, and that's how these health tonics are becoming even more powerful. Anyway, if the developers will change the health tonic and make them similar to other tonics, so for example level 1 health tonic will grant us only 10% or less of a health bar, then I think that the problem with tonics in Red Dead Online will be partly solved. Partly because there are still at least 2 glitches that allow players to have infinite tonics, and that's not okay, that should be fixed. And also I would like to see some sort of a cooldown on the tonics, but if they will nerf down the health tonic, maybe it's even not necessary. As a conclusion, now you know that there is no reason to buy receipt for the level 3 stamina or Deadeye tonics, they're just not worth it. And also that there is no real reason to buy level 2 health tonic. You'd rather buy level 1 health tonic, it's cheaper, you can buy it between PvP showdown matches and it gives almost the same effect. But of course if you have time and money, rather craft special health cure, it's the most powerful tonic. It's definitely overpowered. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video and haven't fallen asleep while watching it. Thank you for your attention. See ya. До свидания.